I was at work today, and I gotta tell you, for those of us that work in the grocery store, please be aware of every dollar bill, whether that be a dollar, $5, $10, $20, even a $2 bill, a $50 bill, $100 bill, even checks that are handed to you. I do many different jobs at the store that I'm at. But I gotta tell you, people are grimy and they'll do some grimy shit. Now, I encounter many, many different types of scams. You have to be privy to them. Now, the newer people, they're not always going to be. So, those of us that have been at their jobs for a while, I've been there for 10 years almost. You have to kind of help the new people out. And I define new people as people that have been there for a year and under. We had a fake check scam today. Some lady tried to buy like almost $400 in groceries with a fake check. And it reminded me of something my aunt said to me many years ago. She was a banker, and I asked her, how do you know the difference between real money and fake money? You know what she said? Which probably 25 years later still holds to be true. She said, I touch real money every day, so I know what real money feels like. And anything that doesn't feel like that is probably fake. Today we had a lady try to buy almost $400 in groceries. Now I noticed the person who was handling her transaction was kind of new, so I went over to him and I asked him if he needed any help. And he said no. So I I just stayed there to put her groceries in a bag. That's not normally what I do, but I stayed there to help him because I had suspicions about this lady for the whole time she was in the store. Turns out she tried to pass not one, but two fake checks to us off of a local credit union out of California. The checks were super fake. Loss prevention's gonna do what they do with it. But as I always tell people, if you have an intuition, follow it because it's probably true. And in this case, after she left, me, my boss, we both talked. We knew the checks were fake, but we work in customer service, so we can't outright call them that. But she didn't get away with the groceries, which led me to getting out of work in almost 40 minutes late because of that. But if you have an intuition, follow it. And if you're at a retail establishment and you have a coworker that has been there for longer, guidance, because we've seen it all. I've been at my job for almost 10 years. It's going to be 10 years in like 2 months. We've seen it all. We've seen every scam that people are trying to pull over on us. Today wasn't really a common one. We don't really see fake checks in my store too much. But we do see them. I say all that to say this. If you have an intuition,